News today is consumed a little differently than it was generations ago. Traditional newspapers have been long replaced by the internet, where sites such as Facebook and Twitter have dominated the way we consume news. Journalism professor Frank Russell has this to add.
The younger the audience is, the more likely they are to use social media as their main source of news.
Consumers looking for news now look to the trending tabs on social media.
What their family was doing. And so Facebook changed the proportion from 5% news to 4% news. That doesn't sound like a big change from the user's perspective, but a lot of news sites found that their traffic dropped dramatically because that's 20% less news on Facebook.
With changes in how news is presented, stories will be prioritized differently than before. Professor Russell also concludes with the risks of these new platforms.
We need to be there, but we also need to be aware of the risks of relying too heavily on platforms that we don't control.
NBC and Muse TV reporter Tyra Majors felt confident about these changes.
I think the applications such as Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter are what people are going towards now, but I don't think that they should stray away from those traditional sites like New York Times and LA Times.
Even with the shift into the online and mobile world, journalists will continue to find new ways to deliver news to consumers. Unlike generations past, social media apps are the leaders in what kind of news we are exposed to today. And with journalism continuing to change, how will we consume news in the future to come? I'm Corey Mack for the Report Program.